Hi, I'm Brian. Kettle's on, make yourself a cup of tea. Now today I want to talk about Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore. Its box office projections are looking lower than what I assume Warner Brothers would like. The Crimes of Grindelwald was the first Harry Potter film to make less than $200 million, and it is predicted that The Secrets of Dumbledore is going to make less than that. If we look at the predictions on Box Office Pro, you can see that it is predicted to make between $40 and $55 million in its opening weekend, and between $100 and $140 million for its domestic total, which I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers won't be happy with that amount. Now, I'm surprised that Fantastic Beasts is going to perform this poorly. No, it's not being handled the best. There's been a lot of issues with this film. The biggest one, obviously, is Warner Brothers firing Johnny Depp. See, we know there's a court case coming up between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and we know Warner Brothers decided to side with Amber Heard, even though the evidence wasn't there. They decided to pick a side, and it looks like that is going to backfire on them. Do I think Johnny Depp should have been fired from the movie? Absolutely not. I think he should have been able to keep the role. There was nothing proven at that point, and the evidence in Johnny Depp's favour is a lot more than in Amber Heard's favour. But that's all I'm going to say on that matter. I'm not here to discuss that. The fans of Johnny Depp are boycotting the film. That is understandable. But there's also people who are annoyed that J.K. Rowling is still doing things with the Harry Potter universe, and they're complaining about her being involved in this film, and they're possibly boycotting the film. And then you've got Ezra Miller doing crazy stuff like assaulting people, getting restraining orders on himself after the incident, and none of it's going in the favour of the film. Now, the Fantastic Beasts films themselves haven't been as popular as the Harry Potter movies, and I think that's seen in the dwindling box office numbers. First Fantastic Beasts film, I enjoyed it. The second one, it kind of felt like a stopgap. It was there to fill a part of a story which we already know the outcome of. We know where the Fantastic Beasts movies are going to end, or at least we did. There is a high possibility that Warner Brothers might cancel it early if this doesn't make money back. And I don't think it will. I think the film will flop hard at the box office. I could be wrong. It might do fantastic. But I think with everything surrounding it, I can't see it doing really well. Now, I've been having a look at the article from a couple of weeks ago on Screen Rant, and that says Fantastic Beasts 3 box office projections lower than Crimes of Grindelwald. Box office projections for the Harry Potter prequel, Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore, are even lower than the disappointing financial turnout of the Crimes of Grindelwald. The Secrets of Dumbledore follows on several years after the events of Grindelwald and sees Dumbledore entrusting Newt Scamander and his friends on a mission to defeat the Dark Wizard Grindelwald, played in this one by Mads Mikkelsen. No disrespect to him, he's a great actor, he's just taking over the role, a role which I don't think Johnny Depp should have been removed from, as he masters a formidable army in his attempt to create a new world order that recognises wizard superiority. Helmed by veteran Harry Potter director David Yates and screenplay by J.K. Rowling and Steve Coles, the film will be the third entry into the Fantastic Beasts series and the 11th in the Wizarding World franchise that also encompasses the Harry Potter movies. However, despite the worldwide success of the Harry Potter series, the Fantastic Beasts films seem to have enjoyed much less successful run as a successor prequel to the series. Crimes of Grindelwald received mixed reviews upon its release, making it the first Wizarding World film to receive a rotten rating by Rotten Tomatoes, and is the lowest grossing entry in the Harry Potter film franchise, with its domestic opening earning only $62.2 million compared to Fantastic Beasts' $74.4 million. In addition to this, it is the only film in the franchise to have earned less than $200 million at the North American box office, finishing its run with $160 million. However, it now seems that Secrets of Dumbledore will potentially do even worse at the box office than its predecessor. And then this bit says what I said earlier, it's expected to make between 40 and 50 million in its opening weekend and 100 to 140 million for its run. Dumbledore opened in the first crowded corridor of the pandemic since the end of last year, so competition will be notable. Family audience turnout is expected to gravitate towards Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and The Bad Guys opening April 22nd. Recent backlash from some fans towards public social commentary made by Potter author J.K. Rowling may or may not be a factor for some viewers deciding when or if to see the sequel. With surrounding competition and a Doctor Strange sequel around the corner, this chapter is likely to struggle, drawing the kind of event prowess the franchise was once known for, and as such, probably safe to expect another front-loaded run. Fails to mention anything about the Johnny Depp situation though, just says about the J.K. Rowling situation, which is mostly gravitated towards Twitter. The public social commentary made by the Potter author refers to J.K. Rowling's recent transphobic tweets, which have garnered much backlash and criticism across the Harry Potter fanbase, with even stars Daniel Radcliffe and Redmayne publicly standing against the author's comments. Rowling's views have already proven to have had a negative effect on the sales of her new books, and it's evident that many believe her comments will have a similar effect on The Secrets of Dumbledore. The film has already been shrouded in controversy, with Mickelson having taken over the role of Grindelwald from Johnny Depp, after the actor left the sequel in light of his negative publicity around the libel case. This will undoubtedly come as unwelcome news for Warner Bros., as these predictions mark a steady financial decline for the franchise, and with at least 2 more Fantastic Beasts sequels planned after Secrets of Dumbledore, it may be that the company will start to reassess the viability of the Fantastic Beasts films in terms of box office success. That being said, the Wizarding World franchise remains the 4th highest grossing film series of all time, and the continued global popularity of Harry Potter across other mediums means Warner Bros. Will almost certainly not drop the series entirely, but what the future could hold for the franchise, as well as these predictions, will prove to be accurate or not, will only be known when Fantastic Beasts finally releases in the US on April 15th. Now that brings up a good point. There is 2 more films due, as I said. It's meant to be a 5-film series, but it does say that it is the 4th highest grossing film series of all time and has a huge popularity in other mediums. So rather than cancelling the series altogether, they might decide to do a 4th film to wrap it up rather than do a 4th and 5th, but we won't know. We do know that the film isn't looking well, as it does say it's expected to make between 100 and 140 million domestic in America. But also, as I did see this tweet earlier on today from the Umbrella guy, Fantastic Beasts 3 pre-sales tank in China and no media reports on it. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Ezra Miller, KJ Rowling. Sources say Warner is freaking out. And if this is accurate, it's not hard to see why. Does say that it's only got 83,000 in pre-sale tickets sold in China. Now, I believe China is the biggest box office outside of America, and if films like World of Warcraft can bomb everywhere else but still make its money back because of the Chinese audience, the fact that it's not selling well in China must be worrying Warner Bros. But what do you guys think? Are you going to go see Fantastic Beasts 3? Are you not bothered about the film series at this point? Do let me know in the comments below. And that's all from me. I'm off to make a fresh cup of tea.